Hi everyone, it's Lona D'Alessandro, your candidate for Bloomington City Council District 3, here with the third part of the four-part series we're doing on the Parks Master Plan. Once again, I can't stress enough, you have until June 21st to get comments to the city about this plan. I'm super excited about it. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but let's make sure that your voice is heard as well, especially if you haven't been able to provide comments before now. So this third part of the series, which is all about what we're going to do, right? So what the park of the future, i.e. the next 15, 20 years, should really look like. And it's been largely based on input from residents. So it describes in good detail the different mechanisms of communication that were pulled together, some of the demographic surveys that were done, the information they got, both from in-person and virtual sessions and things like that. And, what we're saying essentially in describing this in this third part is to say, this is what we have decided is important. And so, I can't imagine you will disagree with a lot of the things that are in there. There's a lot of really good stuff, but, the decisions about where they might potentially put dog parks or playgrounds or make changes to ballpark configurations, things like that, are all things that haven't yet been decided yet, but the ideas that we probably need more of those or less of those, or we need to make those configurations, that's really what's in this section. So it's worth reviewing to see what you think about it. There's also the process of both describing, what the annual review process needs to look like. And I thought this was a really important piece. I've been curious about, laying out a 20-year plan and saying that today in 2021, we have a point of view on what 2030 might look like is really difficult, right? And so what's the process of adapting this plan over time? What's the way in which we can determine if we're meeting the needs that we've identified we're trying to meet with this plan, and what do we do about it if we're not? And so it talks a bit about ROI measurements, budget appropriations, things like that, which I think is also really good. That'd be, frankly, a big part of what, I look at as your next city council member, should I win the election, to hold them accountable for that, right? To say, how are we doing? Where are you measuring? Where are we at with these things? And to ensure that we pivot accordingly, as we are needing to continue to provide value. And then finally, it does go into, like I said, some specifics about the facilities themselves. So, some of my favorites on the list, I'm a big fan of dog parks. I think I and other folks probably put input in there about the fact that the area of Park Avenue on the east side here, that's underneath the utility lines for Xcel Energy, it's underutilized as space, and wouldn't that make a great place for a dog park, for example? So I've seen some of those comments that we've all made picked up in here, and so it's fun to take a look and see that your ideas might be realized in the future planning here. So that's it for number 3. If you don't read anything else in this series, picking up this one and just understanding what they're planning to focus on is a good idea. So take a look. We'll make another post of the link in the comments, and of course, please make sure you're getting out on Let's Talk Bloomington and making your voices heard. Hope you have a great rest of your day.